Hello, welcome to another Linux Terminal Commands for Beginners tutorial. For this video I will be talking about opening files and directories with various permission types. Let's open up the terminal. On previous videos I talked about using the chmod command to change file permissions. Now for this video I will open files and directories that I have disabled permissions for. This video is just to give you a better idea of how Linux file permissions work. Let's start by changing directories to one I created for this video. cd permissions ls-l. I prepared 3 files and 3 directories, each with one permission enabled only. For the files we have file1.txt, which only has read permission enabled, file2.txt, which has write permission only enabled, file3.sh, which only has run permission enabled. And for the directories, I have folder 1, which is read only, folder 2, which is write only, and folder 3, which is run only. I'm going to run various commands that require certain permissions to work properly on these files and directories. Let's start off with the files. The first command I'll use is the cat command, which outputs the contents of a file on the terminal. The cat command needs read access for a file before it can run. Cat file1.txt. We get an output since we have read access enabled. Cat file2.txt. Permission denied because you only have write access, no read. Cat file3.sh. Permission denied again because you only have run access, no read. Now let's try appending to a file using the cat command with the double forward arrow redirect action. This requires write access, so a file could be modified. Cat double forward arrow redirect file1.txt. Permission denied since we only have read access. Cat double forward arrow redirect file2.txt. This works. ASDF. Control D to escape. But we can't read the file since we only have write access. Cat double forward arrow redirect file3.sh. Same as file1.txt, permission denied because we only have run access. So although we could modify and append file2.txt, we can't check to see if ASDF has been appended at the end since we have no read access for file2.txt. We only have write access. Now let's try running the files. To run a file, just enter its absolute directory location on the terminal. home/Cauchy permissions file1.txt. Permission denied since we only have read access. Next, home Cauchy permissions file2.txt. Permission denied again since we only have write access. This time let's try file3.sh. home/Cauchy permissions file3.sh. Permission denied, but we have run access. That's weird. Oh yeah, to run a script.sh file we also need to have read access. Let's add it. chmod u for owner, add read access to file3.sh. Now let's try running file3.sh again. home/Cauchy permissions file3.sh. And it runs. File3.sh is just a simple script I made. When it runs, it outputs hello world on the terminal, which it just did right here. So for script files, you need both read and run access for it to work properly. Now let's move on to directories. First, let's clear our workspace because our terminal screen looks a little cluttered right now. Clear ls-l. Okay, let's begin by using the ls long list command for each folder. ls-l folder 1. Here we can see 3 files, A, B, and C, but no other information with read permission. ls-l folder 2. No access at all with just write permission. I suppose we need read permissions to read the contents of a directory. Now, ls-l folder 3. Again, no access. Let's see if change directory cd command gets us in any of the directories. cd folder 1. Nope, no access with just read. cd folder 2. No access with just write permissions either. Let's try folder 3, which has only run permissions. cd folder 3. We were able to get inside with just run permission. Let's see if we can view folder 3's contents since we're already inside with ls command. ls? Permission denied. I guess we can only enter a directory with run, but we can't view its contents. Since we know we can enter a directory with run access, and we also know read access allows us to view a directory's contents, let's add those permissions together on folder 3. Since folder 3 already has run permission, let's just add read. chmod u for owner plus r for read, period. The period is a relative reference for my current directory, so any chmod changes I make apply to folder 3. Okay, now let's try using the long list command again, now that we have read and run access. ls-l. We no longer get permission denied. Instead we get total 0. That's because this directory is empty. Let's add a directory in folder 3. mkdir dog. Nope. Permission denied. That's because we have no write permission, i.e. we cannot make modifications such as adding or removing directories in folder 3. Let's add the write permission to folder 3 now. chmod u for owner plus w for write, period. Now let's try making a directory. mkdir cat ls-l. And now we have a new directory called cat. Fold it. Permissions give the user control over files and directories. This is especially useful if your computer is shared with other people. To summarize, we attempted to access files and directories with permission restrictions, such as being read-only, write-only, or run-only, and looked over which commands were dependent on a certain permission enabled. This concludes my Linux Terminal for Beginners tutorial, opening files and directories with various permission types. For more information, check out the man page for the change permission command chmod at man chmod. Here are some more Linux for Beginners videos. Also, please like or subscribe, but only if you want to. And lastly, thanks for watching.